Our dear ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's Yorkshire Blazeman here, and today I'm going to show you how to sharpen your knife with a whetstone, professional whetstone. This will always give you the best edge on a knife rather than a quick steel rod. This is the proper way to give your knife a very sharp and professional edge. So I'm going to show you how to sharpen your knife with the Lake 111 on this professional whetstone by Richardson Sheffield. So before we get into it, this is a dual-sided stone. It has a 240 coarse grit and a 1000 fine grit. Now you can get many other types of stones and grits and fine grits and whatever, but this is a simple bog standard whetstone you can buy that is inexpensive. It comes with its little box, platform, and I'm going to show you how to sharpen. So first of all, you want to put your whetstone into lukewarm water. It will say on the package how long you put it in there for. This one is 5 minutes, so you let that soak in the lukewarm water for 5 minutes, and then you put it onto your platform ready to sharpen. So I'm going to take you now to the sharp. So welcome back. So here I have my whetstone, I have my platform, I have my knife, and underneath I have some kitchen roll just to protect the surface and not to get mess everywhere. Now in the name it's whetstone, you've got to make sure this is kept wet in order to sharpen your knife. So since this knife is fairly sharp as it is, you just need to maintain the edge. I'm using the 1000 grit, which is the white edge. So take your knife, you lay it flat onto the whetstone. Now I sharpen my knife around 20 degrees, so putting your thumb about half foot width, and you just want to stroke forward and down, and moving the blade backwards and forwards like so. You keep on doing this, maintaining that edge. Well, be careful not to scratch the knife itself, or in this knife as well with thumb studs. Thumb studs do get in the way of sharpening, so you want to be careful about that so you don't accidentally grind away at your thumb stud. So you keep on sharpening away, kilting the tip in, getting that tip sharpened up, putting it to one side, getting some more water, splashing it on there, rubbing it in. Dry my hand. And then once you've done it on one side, you then flip the blade over and do the next side. Exactly the same thing. Lay your knife flat down on the whetstone, about half a thumb width, and get back sharpening. Now, as I said, you can get better whetstones, more professional whetstones with finer grits, 8000 or whatever, or you can buy yourself, instead of doing it like this, you can buy yourself a hand sharp, well, I don't know how to pronounce it, like a sharpener where you clamp the knife in and you have a sharpening stone on like a bit of a rod, and you pull it down like that. That's a nice clipped in. If you're looking to buy one of those, you can look on Heine Haynes, they offer some great ones on, and you can buy inexpensive ones and very professional expensive ones. The cheapest one I've seen is by Ganzo for about £45–50, and the most expensive ones go for about a few hundred, 200, depending on who you are and how much you want to pay for it. Always check the knife whilst you're sharpening, just to make sure if it's sharp. Yeah, and that is nice and sharp. Just going to go over it a bit more. So you take more water, you splash on, as I said, you rub it into the stone, and then you take your knife, as I said again, and you begin to sharpen. If you don't know, if you're a beginner like I was, these videos are really good to help you actually sharpen up for yourself. And when you want to practice sharpening a knife, I suggest use a knife that you don't really use a lot, that you don't care if you get it scratched or chip away at the blade and it's just, well, it's uneven. Just to start off and just to practice really, so you can feel assured. But when you do sharpen professionally, say with one of your better quality knives and one of your favourite knives, you are prepared and you know what you're doing and you don't risk damaging your knife. So wipe away the debris onto the kitchen roll. That's also why I have kitchen roll down, so you can just wipe the knife down. Feel how sharp it is. Again, just keep on going over because you want to get it as much as you can razor sharp, because, well, it all depends. Sometimes you want it razor sharp, sometimes you don't, so whatever is your preference really. I'm trying to get this lake into a good degree of sharpness. Because this is one of my work blades, I want to make sure that it's sharp. You know, I'll keep on repeating this until you are happy with the finished result. And as I said, lay the blade flat onto the grindstone before you start. Get it to the width you want, and then begin to sharp. So wipe that off again. Yeah, that's razor sharp. And if I just get a piece of paper just to test it off. Have the paper here. Just do a edge test. So there we have a nice sharp blade. There we go. So as I said, using a whetstone does really help to get a fine edge on your knife and to make sure that it's all nice and sharp. And it takes a while to do it. It takes time. You've got to be patient while sharpening up your blade, because you want to make sure you sharpen it to a good degree, to a fine quality, and that when you pick up your blade to do a task, you know it is going to be sharpened to its maximum ability and it'll be ready to complete your task. So thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. If you're more extreme than that, subscribe to my channel because it really helped me grow and I really would appreciate that. Let's get to 100 subs for the giveaway. If you have seen my videos before, I would have mentioned this in the previous two, I believe. So yeah, thank you guys for watching and I shall see you next time. Goodbye.